Welcome to Weekly Talk. Featuring Danny
and Chris. Welcome to episode 28 of Weekly Talk. Danny, what is today?
Today is Valentine's Day.
And what are we doing?
We are doing our podcast.
We're doing our motherfucking podcast on Valentine's Day. We've been kind of not here. Kind of really haven't put too much. I can see where that pop filter comes into play. Did you hear that? The puh.
Yeah, but that's okay. Keep
All
going.
right, so we had to take our pop filters off because we can't hear ourselves whenever we have them. So I guess that kind of sucks, but whatever. No Kevin. Why is there no Kevin? Because Danny does not like Kevin.
That is not true.
That is not true. Kevin, if you're listening, I just made that up.
It's Chris that doesn't like you.
No. Kevin, Danny, and myself are actually working on something that isn't Weekly Talk. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to let you guys know what it is. This is going to be one of those things that we kind of hope is self-discovered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Speaking to the mic, Danny.
I am.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and be so rude right now. Check this out. Nice, cold, refreshing Coca-Cola.
That is not true.
Why?
Because it's not.
Because it's a Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
It could be a Coca-Cola. You did not have to tell them that it wasn't a Coca-Cola. But, she's right. I shouldn't be lying to you all. Well, let's move forward. We're going to go ahead and play our what is that called? Oh, play our Britney Ask, which we still don't have a beat for. So apparently we're not the only ones who are slacking. Ready?
Ready.
You have received
a motherfucking Britney Ask because iDub still hasn't made the beat. That's why you have received a Britney Ask.
Hey, Danny. Hey, Chris. It's Brittany here.
All right, let's be real. Not to interrupt Brittany's voicemail, but everybody at home is thinking the same thing. What is that, Danny?
I don't want to say it now.
It's Brittany, bitch!
It is officially Valentine's Day when I'm calling. Because I know both of y'all work, at night, what are y'all going to do for Valentine's Day? I just want to know. If you do anything, if you don't, just why? And what you get each other. Okay, bye, you guys. I'll see y'all next week with my question.
All right, so when you've been together for as long as Danny and I have been together, you really don't care about these dumbass Hallmark holidays. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. I care a lot about Valentine's Day. I always try to go balls out, except for this year.
Mm-hmm.
This
year he didn't love me as much.
No, this year we decided we were going to do something simple. We found a video game that we both thought looked pretty interesting. What is that game called, Danny?
Hitman 2.
Hitman 2. We should have played Hitman 1 first, though.
But we did not.
We did not. And I ordered it for her console, which is?
The Xbox.
And mine, which is?
The PlayStation. And
we are doing what?
Playing the story mode kind of together, but not together.
Yeah, so we did this with Red Dead as well.
Mm-hmm.
We like playing video games, but neither of us likes to share. So when we play, and if we don't have two of the same game, then Danny's gonna watch me and be bored.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna watch her and be bored.
Mm-hmm.
So we've learned that it's best just to buy 2 copies, one for her, one for me, and we could play together, but not together.
Right.
It's not that bad. I think it's pretty cool. All right, as far as what we got each other, what did you get me, Danny?
I got you the Eminem 8 Mile booklet signed.
All right, so we, everybody knows that I collect autographs, and I found 8 Mile, which is, has a really nice COA, so I know it's not fake. And it's, it's not a fake COA. It's I think it's JSA or something like that. But I found 8 Mile signed by Eminem. 8 Mile is what? What is 8 Mile?
His movie,
Yes. 8 Mile, the reason that I wanted this instead of, Music to be Murdered by Lithograph signed, 8 Mile is the very first movie that he ever been in. It is also the movie that gave him his Oscar for Best movie performance or best movie song or some shit like that. Best original song. Whew, it's hot. It's hot in here.
Open a window.
But man, you can still hear me breathe, can't you? No, all right. So "Lose Yourself" is on the 8 Mile original soundtrack, which is also the song that Eminem just did. What, Danny?
Performed at the Grammys.
The Oscars.
Oscars, my
the
bad.
Oscars, yeah.
I'm sorry. I have Grammys on my head.
Yeah. So she got me Eminem's 8 Mile, signed by the one and only Eminem. All right. I know some of you probably are like, she should have got you an MGK autograph. She must not care. No, I'm joking. She knows that Eminem is my favorite hip hop artist in general. Not even hip hop. I even put him up there like next to Basquiat, which is like real art. What did I get you?
You got me a lot of candy.
A lot of candy
that you've been helping me eat.
That I have been helping her eat, which is why you can hear me breathe.
Some tulips.
Yeah, all right. So the tulips, I gave them to her 3 days early, and we thought the bitches were dead.
Yeah, we put them in a vase, and they were standing straight up. And when we went to bed and got up, they were all flattened.
And then today they were not.
Standing straight up.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Now they're standing straight up.
I think tulips actually do, weep and then
take a rest.
I guess. And I got a sports bra.
What else?
A big ass card.
What was the gift that I fucked up on? Well, I ain't fucked up on.
I fucked
Michael
on 'em.
Kors fucked up on it.
Yeah, I saw these nice boots by Michael Kors.
Snakeskin.
And I wanted them.
And she got them.
And
they run about a half size too small, correct?
Right.
Yeah, did you just call me bitch?
No, I said they don't fit.
Oh, I thought you said bitch because I cut you off.
No.
Which I know you were thinking it. You're like, so we got this new setup in our podcast room, so I can't see Danny, but she's staring directly at the back of my head. So I bet you if I put like a webcam on, she'd be back there motherfucking me throughout this whole show.
No.
Yeah, so that was it. That's our day. Being that we work midnights, we did sleep in until
7 o'clock.
7 p.m. To you guys, that might sound like sleeping in late,
but it's like 7 a.m.
It's like 7 a.m. for me. So, yeah, it's not really that bad.
And I made us a dinner.
A bomb-ass dinner. So we got these seasoned steaks, New York strip, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she cooked them. So the thing is, I like mine well done.
Yeah.
And she likes hers, medium well?
No. I like, medium well is probably what I normally get. Yeah.
She doesn't like it still mooing, but she doesn't like it burnt. So she didn't realize, but the one she gave me was the one that was kind of like partially mooing, and the one she took was the one that was burnt.
It wasn't burnt.
It wasn't burnt, but it was dead.
It was for sure dead.
It was for sure dead. And I could tell she was bummed out because, I'm over there eating mine. I'm like, man, this is fucking good, dude. This thing is fucking juicy. And she's like, yeah, mine's pretty dry over here. And I'm like, well, why? And she's like, well, because I made yours the well done, which is supposed to be the one that you have on your plate, but it's not. So we switched about halfway through, and she got the one she liked.
Yeah.
But goddamn. So if everybody can make her, what is it, medium well?
Yeah.
If everywhere did it the way that she just did it, I would order medium well. More often than not, whenever I don't order well done, I get pink. I get still mooing, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
So that's what we did. And now we're doing the podcast. So there's that. We also have something new. Well, not something new. Something you guys are all used to, but something new something different, because it hasn't happened in a long while. So here we go.
You have received a new electronic communication.
Now, this didn't come in the form of an email. It came on Facebook from one of you listeners, which is pretty cool, I guess. I'm not going to say the name because of the content, but they asked if we haven't done so before, which means they don't know, which means you don't listen to every episode. So make sure you go back and listen to every episode. Can we talk about how to get out of a toxic relationship? I used the word relationship. They said friendship. So I feel like they have a bad friendship in their life. What do you get from that, Danny?
I mean, you keep saying relationship. I don't know.
Well, they said, can you do an episode on how to get out of a toxic friendship, a long toxic friendship?
Okay.
I feel like that's a relationship regardless. A friendship is a relationship.
Depends. Obviously, you don't live with your friend.
Right, correct. Yeah, so getting out of a relationship would be a little more difficult than getting out of a friendship. But I don't know that you can have, like, toxic friendships, can you?
Oh, yes, you can.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Am I the guy that's toxic? Am I that toxic friend?
I don't know. It could be.
No, I doubt it. More often than not, when people think that I'm the toxic one, they're actually
All right,
the
Chris.
toxic one. What?
Sometimes you could be mean.
I'm a mean girl.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. But for the most part, they have it coming to them.
Okay.
But back to the question at hand.
Mm-hmm.
How do you suggest getting out of a toxic relationship and or friendship?
Friendship's easy. Fucking block the bitch and don't ever talk to them
Yeah,
again.
cut
like,
them off. So I'm thinking it's got to be a relationship because getting out of a toxic friendship is a lot easier than I would think it would. I don't think it would really require much.
Quit talking to them. I
Yeah.
mean, don't acknowledge their existence. I mean,
Like, look, I'm forced to work with motherfucking bitches, like straight bitches, and I just pretend they don't exist.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, whatever, dude. You don't want to be my friend. You think I'm a bad guy? Fuck you. Well, no, I don't know. That's not even what she's getting at. She's saying she has a bad friendship. Well, what is a toxic friendship? Let's go there.
I mean, they tried to say, well, they say they're your friend, but they talk down to you.
Oh,
They
yeah,
treat you like crap.
Yeah, they run their mouth behind your back.
Yeah.
You hear from other people shit that they say, but they
Yeah,
won't say
they
it
won't
to
say it to
you.
you. Or sometimes they will. I swear to God, my grandma had a mean, toxic relationship with her. Oh my God, I can't talk. With one of her friends. And she would come to her house all the time and just talk all this shit right in front of her.
Oh, so like straight to your face, putting
Yeah.
you down. Like, oh my God, Betty, look at this trashy ass floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, so toxic friendships are, I don't know, I guess they're maybe a little harder. Maybe like with your grandma's situation, she relied on that.
My grandma was too nice to break it off.
Well, I feel like she liked the what's the word called? The presence, the weekly not being alone.
I guess, but it wasn't even much of a nice thing. I don't know.
Look, all right, so I know that I can be a toxic friend whenever I feel I've been wronged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I go into, like, and Danny will tell you, I go into, like, bitch mode.
Mm-hmm.
I become the most petty little bitch out there. I'll throw all of your shade out there, man. I will put every bit of insecurities that you have on display. And in order to avoid me, just don't talk to me. So that's the best way to get out of that toxic friendship, right?
Yeah.
Like, well, you know what? Some of you guys know what happened around Christmas time whenever I was having some issues. We just straight up block these motherfuckers. Block them, act like they don't exist, and that's it. And if you're forced to work with them, I know it's a little harder, but, I mean, be cordial at work. That's it. Be civil, and that's it. Don't let it be any more than work.
Right.
Now, let's go into relationship. How hard or how do you get out of a toxic relationship in your eyes, Danielle?
Well, that's a lot harder. I mean,
believe it is. No, I watched my mom in a couple of toxic relationships in my life, and the severity of them is what made them hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people are in those relationships where the guy controls all the money,
Yeah.
so you can't get out of that because you don't have anything.
Right.
That is one of the situations where I would say seek professional help. Not like from a doctor, but like, you know, you got law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Try to, like, have a plan.
Always have a plan.
Have a plan. Because if you want out of that, you got to do whatever is necessary to not go back to it.
Right.
Because obviously you'll never get out of it if you keep, you know, the vicious cycle going.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Right.
No, I mean, I get it. Everybody has a form of toxicity in their life, and it's hard to get away from it. but you can do it. I'm confident you can do it. I don't know the details. It'd probably be a lot easier for us to answer if we did. So we're just, going out on a whim. But I'd have to say definitely have a plan.
Yep.
And go. All right, now on to better things. Well, I just deleted about 35 minutes of an episode that pretty much all of you guys would have probably hated.
Yeah. So we are going to restart. Take 2.
Take 2. All right. So, so sorry about the whole... I wanted to answer her voice or her email. I don't have much to give her, and it sucks. So, Danny and I are going to see somebody this summer. Who is that, Danny?
JB.
Well, is it? Well, it's not this summer. It's going to be August, I think.
That's summer.
Is it?
Yeah, August
that
is summer. Yep.
Shut the fuck up. How come in August every year I tell you I think summer might be over?
Because you're an idiot.
You what?
I'm just kidding. Because fall starts
in the middle of September,
I think.
All right, so we're going to see Justin Bieber, and I'm not, ashamed to say it. I've been fucking with the Bieber for,
What do you mean?
Well, we've had this conversation probably 8 times, so, yeah. Sometime around, go love yourself, like Kevin said last week.
Mm-hmm.
Or, well, not last week, because it hasn't been last week. It was,
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, we're going to see Justin Bieber, but where are we going to be sitting? Because, all right, well, keep in mind, guys, after last summer, we went to see a lot of shows last summer, and they were all fucking shitty seats.
Well, I just learned something today. It is not going to be the nosebleeds, which I thought were close to the stage.
Now, hear me out. Her logic was that the closer to the speakers, you've ever heard that ears bleeding type of thing? Because of the sound of the speakers. So she thought that's why they were called the nosebleeds.
Well, I thought it was because, hockey, you get really close. I don't know. You get, really close.
And get hit in the face
well,
with
I don't
the puck?
No, you don't get in the face. It's all blocked off, but you're, right next, I don't know. Just.
Why did you think it was called nosebleeds then?
I don't know.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and borrow someone's voice and have you guys hear why they're called the nosebleed seats. Because I actually did like that part, Danny. Why is it called nosebleed seats?
According to Wikipedia, a common tongue-in-cheek reference to having seats at the upper tiers of a stadium is sitting in the nosebleed section or nosebleed seats. The reference alludes to the tendency for mountain climbers to suffer nosebleeds at high altitudes.
Which is kind of cool. What are you doing back there?
I'm fucking with my mic.
I could tell.
Sorry.
You know how I could tell?
Because you can hear me.
I can fucking hear it, which means who else can hear it, Danny?
Our audience.
Our non-existent audience can hear it. We actually did have another email. Well, a couple. We're having a conversation with somebody from our very own Warren, Ohio, who wants to start his own podcast. And I've led him in a direction that I went, but I didn't tell him how to gain the audience and shit like that because I haven't figured that part out yet. Get it?
Yeah.
Because nobody listens. Oh, shit. Josh, here's your episode 28, and it's what we're talking about. Eminem at the Grammys. Danny and I have come to the...
Oscars.
Fuck.
I know I fucked you up.
So the half hour that you guys didn't get to hear, we talked about the same thing, but Danny said Grammys, and I said Oscars, and now she's correcting me nonstop because I can't stop saying Grammys.
Yep.
So we'll go back to it. Eminem at the Oscars, Danny and I have concluded, was more or less being ironic. There's a little part where he kind of hiccups his words, and it's when he goes, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. So in the Grammys, oh my God, the Oscars, he goes, he opens it, but the words won't. And, well, he's not coughing, but he's pretty much nothing's being said.
Right.
I think that's irony.
Yeah.
Because if you pay really close attention, the following 3 minutes and 22 seconds, he has no issues with.
Mm-hmm.
Even when the mic pack falls out of his back pocket, he still continues flawlessly. So I don't think he ran out of breath in the first 20 seconds of his song. I just have a funny feeling he was being ironic.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the argument of him being out of breath came from. But no, yeah, definitely just being ironic. And it was cool that he was performing at the Oscars. Why, Danny?
Because his one song that happened like 20 years ago.
17 years ago.
17 years ago, won an Oscar.
Yep, not a Grammy. Well, it might have won. It might have won a Grammy too. We don't know. I don't know.
We don't know.
But so yeah, Eminem, 17 years ago, he sat at home.
Yeah, he didn't go.
He sat at home instead of attending the Oscars because he did not believe he was going to receive the Oscar. Now, you guys want to hear an interesting fact? Hold on, all right? Okay, Google. Who was the first rapper to receive an Oscar?
According to Wikipedia, 3-6 Mafia became the first hip-hop group to win an Academy Award for Best Original Song and the first hip-hop artists to perform at the ceremony. It was the second hip-hop song to win an Oscar after Eminem's Lose Yourself from the film 8 Mile.
So I don't know why it didn't answer the way I wanted it to.
But you heard
So Eminem was the first rap song to win an Oscar. I don't
maybe
know.
John Legend likes 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, why did it word it like
I
that?
don't know.
So yeah, don't be confused. They were the first hip hop group to win an Oscar for Best Original Song, but they weren't the first rapper. Eminem was.
Yeah, that was weird, John Legend.
Yeah, you guys worded that way stupid.
Yeah.
It was the second hip hop song to win an Oscar right after Eminem's Lose Yourself.
Yeah, like what?
Just answer the motherfucking question.
We didn't even ask about 3-6 Mafia.
Which I do love Juicy J. Juicy J, man, he has undoubtedly probably one of the most unique careers.
Mm-hmm.
He goes from 3-6 Mafia to pretty much nothing.
Being Juicy
Right?
J.
Like, before he was always Juicy J.
I know, but I mean like Juicy J.
But before Juicy J, he was like dead. I mean, 3-6 was done deal. Nobody was even talking about them. And then what? He has he does that 0 to 100 remix. Remember that? He did that song with Katy Perry, and I think that's when he came back. That Dark Horse.
Mm-hmm.
And from there on, he became like the best feature artist. I swear to God, there was a time where everybody
His voice is so good.
Mafia. Yeah, no, there was a time Danny and I pretty much only fucked with Juicy J remixes.
Mm-hmm.
We loved anything that he freestyled on, especially his 0 to 100.
Yep.
Bomb-ass fucking freestyle. So, yeah, there's that. Somebody told me that 3-6 was getting back together. I think Kevin said that on our last podcast.
Oh, did he?
But I thought him and DJ Paul had an issue. I thought Juicy J and DJ Paul weren't, like, agreeing with each other about something, so I don't really know the details.
Me either.
I do know, which Kevin and I brought this up a couple weeks ago, I finally heard why Yellow Wolf was being dissed by Royce da 5'9".
Why?
Apparently, Royce da 5'9" sent one of his people to Yellow Wolf's studio, okay?
Mm-hmm.
To do some beat making with, or to just do, I don't know, some Yellow Wolf had a good producer or something. I don't know what the issues were, or the details were, but here's what the issue was. Yellow Wolf and his partner felt like it was cool for them to, at leisure, drop the N-word with the hard R.
No.
With the hard R. So not even dropping it like with the but the hard R. And keep in mind, the fella that Royce da 5'9" sent was black.
Yeah,
so,
but still, like, what the hell?
So when this guy went back to Royce, obviously Royce is going to have some issues.
Yeah.
You're talking to a hip-hop legend who sent one of his people to you, and you're going to treat, like, shit, you might as well say we're just treating him like we're back in the South again.
That's fucked up.
Now, a lot of people are saying that Yellow Wolf's not racist. He has a black baby mom. There's the argument of, oh, yes, I'm not racist because my children are black. You can still be racist.
Mm-hmm.
You just happen to fall in love with somebody. Like, you know what? It's kind of weird. Do you believe you can be racist and have black, that's the argument of, oh, some of my best friends are black.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't say anything about race. You wouldn't say anything about their color unless you were trying to validate something. So yeah, there's that. I just wanted to bring up that I feel like even if it wasn't racist, it was fucked up. Right?
Right.
Should Yellow Wolf
Apologize?
should anybody be dropping? Should anybody outside of the African Americans be dropping any form of that word?
I don't think either side should, but whatever.
Oh no, I'm with you. The word's it's a disgusting word, and we should probably. Well, even Kendrick said that we need to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Kendrick, I remember when Kendrick vowed to not use that word in his raps no more. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I think he still does, though. But whatever. Yeah. So Yella, you should probably apologize, cause that's probably one feud I don't think you want. I'm pretty sure Royce would body Yellow Wolf.
Yeah.
Do you like Yellow Wolf as a rapper?
I don't usually fuck with him, so.
He's not my. He's not like my go-to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll say his Bloody Sunday. That was pretty good. That was a good freestyle, but whatever. It was one song out of the whole catalog of his that I cared for.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby wants to come do an episode with us. He was actually supposed to come yesterday because I lied and told him that we were going to record one yesterday. Guess what we didn't do?
Record.
Yeah, you know why, Bobby?
Because we slept until 9 p.m.
We slept until 9 p.m. Now, keep in mind, that's only like sleeping until you're 9 a.m. So, try not to judge. All right. We both work tomorrow, so that's why we're doing this today.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to talk about?
Oh, come on, Chris.
On the spot? Did I just put you on the spot?
Yeah.
Really? We've only been doing it for fucking 45 minutes, and I just now put you on the spot?
I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I was trying to look up some news shit.
So am I.
There's really nothing that's crazy going on.
Well, who are you using for your news sources? Because I was using Yahoo, and they are pissing me off.
Oh, what are they pissing off about?
Because they suck.
Yeah.
Trump to send border agents to sanctuary cities to help ICE. Cool.
Don't care.
Don't care. Fake news. No, I'm not. I'll never use that. I hate that that's even a coin phrase. Fake news. Fake news. You can't cut people out by saying they're fake news. That's just stupid.
Well, there's something, first, in my opinion. I did a 16-hour shift.
Oh, my goodness. And I told her not to.
And I did it anyway.
And she did it anyway.
And it sucked.
How bad?
It wasn't bad. I was just tired. You know, and 6 a.m.
Oh, that's why we slept until 9 p.m.
Yeah. 6 a.m. came around. I'm like, oh, my God, I have 4 more hours.
Yeah, because I stayed up to support my wife.
I told you not to. I said to go to
though.
bed.
I did. Just so you guys know, 5 inmates have escaped from an Ohio correctional facility.
Oh.
Mugshots plastered everywhere. So if you happen to be driving around Ohio and you see anybody who looks like my older brother Ron, it might not be Ronnie. It might be a convicted felon that you might not want to pick up.
Oh my God.
It looks just like Ronnie.
Does it?
Yeah, except like bulkier. Like I ate Ronnie.
Oh, speaking of Ronnie took us out to dinner.
Ronnie took us out to dinner.
What, last week?
Last week, and we seen
Birds
of Prey.
Did we go with him?
Yes.
We did go with him.
We've seen Birds of Prey, which now has all the theaters changed their name to Harley Quinn's Birds of Prey.
Yeah,
because it's
they
not doing
thought
too good.
It was because they weren't aware that Harley Quinn was in it.
Ultimately, I actually didn't hate the movie.
Yeah, it was actually not bad. I
thought
thought I was going to hate it.
I thought it did a lot better. I thought it was going to... I feel like it's a lot better than what people are giving it credit for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're saying that it's a very pro-woman movie, which it is. Cool.
Well, that's good.
I thought that we were past hating on shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently we're not, because they feel like it's too pro-woman and too against man, which is why...
is doing bad?
Oh, wait, no. Maybe they're thinking it's... Yeah, no, pro-woman. Because there was a point where they were trying to put the men down, you know, where the bad officer took the position of captain because they stole the credit.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying that had something to do with sexism. I just
know.
think it had something to do with, like, real life.
Yeah.
Typically, I'm not trying to be a douche, but let's go there. if a female detective and a male detective were to be on the same case and the male detective is the one that presents the information, he's probably going to be the one that gets the credit for it.
Right.
I feel like that's the angle they were pushing. So yeah, go see the movie for yourself. Make your own judgment call, because I'm starting to learn that critics really aren't that good. The movies they say rock don't
Suck.
and the movies that they say suck are actually pretty good. So
Right.
yeah, honestly, let's not even pay attention to these fucking award shows either, because they're the same way.
I know.
All right. Now, I'm not going to say that
We're
The
not gonna-
Irishman
we're
was the
not
best
gonna-
movie of the year, but it should have won fucking something.
I agree, because it wasn't a bad movie.
I feel like it got snubbed. Adam Sandler,
Mm-hmm.
dude, you definitely got snubbed.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler deserves something, anything. But nope, that's cool. Because he's in a role that's not comedy, we're going to look over it. Which is why he did that, because he was hoping to win an Oscar, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I think Adam Sandler wanted an Oscar because if you've seen Uncut Gems, you would say it was Oscar-worthy performance. Didn't even get a fucking nomination.
Wow.
What the fuck? So that's kind of, we just talked about it last week or 2 weeks ago with the Grammys. I hate these award shows.
Me too.
I fucking hate them. They are so, what's the word? They're like counterculture? Is that what I'm looking for?
I don't know.
I feel like they're not they're not in touch with what people really fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
Like all right, so we'll go to the music side. People are fucking with MGK, but MGK did not get nominated for anything. Why?
Because he's not on the radio.
Yeah, all right. So that was actually a bad example because she's right. Radio artists are the ones who are getting nominated for
Yep.
everything. So let's go with shit. It's really hard to explain what I mean. What I mean is like these people who are awarding these awards. I feel like they know who's winning before they award them. Like before we even go into discussing it, they knew Adam Sandler wasn't going to win an Oscar because Adam Sandler's a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a drama. Like, I feel like they cut them short before they even give him a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what... You want to watch a movie tonight?
No.
We've been told by Randall to watch Rocket Man.
Oh my God.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Look, all right, so I've been trying to get her to watch Rocket Man for, like, probably since it came out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big Elton John fan. I like Elton John. I have for a long time. I don't know why she doesn't want to watch it. I think she's afraid it's going to be a musical. Which is, that's pretty much the only thing I could sum up for why you don't want to watch it.
I don't know.
Because it's even got, like, what's his name? Taron Egerton? Is that what his name is?
I don't know.
His name is Taron Egerton, who plays in The Kingsman.
Yeah.
Which is one of our favorites.
But there's a difference. Kingsman was an action movie.
Yeah, but baby. Oh. You think it's going to be boring.
Yeah.
You think it's going to be boring because it's like a biopic.
Yeah.
Is it biopic or biopic?
Biopic.
All right. I got into an argument with somebody at work one time because they told me it was biopic.
Well, whoever said that
is a fucking idiot. Come on, man. That's like the... Whoa, did you hear that? You didn't hear that?
What, this?
Did it go left to right? Did your headphones fuck up?
Like this?
Do it again.
Do it again.
Are you fucking with your headphone cords?
I am. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, because I could hear it in my... That was weird as shit, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
playing with it.
This dumbass motherfucker. We're not even recording. Well, we are, but not on the right track. All right, guys, let me pause. And we're back. What were we talking? Oh, you were fucking with me.
Mm-hmm.
You were fucking with the headphone. What were we even talking about? Oh, biopic. All right, so there's this other guy at work, and all right, so can you think of any other way to say the word plethora?
Plethora.
He goes, I have a plethora. You dumb motherfucker. Are you really trying to fucking, be a chauvinist or some shit? Get the fuck up at. Oh, well, when you have a plethora of knowledge, yeah, you try to condescend everybody else. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. You know damn well nobody says plethora.
Plethora.
I got a plethora? What's a plethora? Oh, yeah, I bet you when he says that, he's like, look at these small motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Look at these peons. Remember the one time I said peon, and then you looked it up? You remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, man. What was the word? What did it mean?
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Again.
It's not worth sharing, though.
No.
It'll make some people pissed. Actually, this is turning out to be a good episode there. So, yeah, we're going to go see the Bieber.
Better believe it.
Yeah, I do believe it. And we got really good seats. Like, probably the best seats for any concert we've ever been to. Mm-hmm. Which is sad because, well, no. I'll take that back. Futuristic.
Yeah,
Chris
that was
Webby.
fun.
Scrizzly Adams. All those shows, we were pretty close. But
we
go to Intimate.
We didn't see Scrizzly.
Yeah, he opened for Chris Webby.
Did he?
Yes.
When the fuck did I miss that?
You didn't miss it. He was, I hate to say this, Scrizzly, because this is before I really fucked with you. But I said, who the fuck is this country motherfucker?
Oh, I remember. Oh, my God. Oh.
And but he's not country.
No.
I thought he was country because he had an acoustic set. He was doing like an acoustic guitar. But, dude.
I must have been. I drank, though.
Scrizzly
so I might have not have been all the way
motherfucking performer, dude.
Oh, or I went outside to smoke because that's when I still smoked.
Yeah, her and I were just talking about that today. It is so weird to me that we don't smoke. I don't know, like, I'm not trying to say we want to start back up, but, like, I was thinking about it. How many, I'm not trying to say we're, like, special, but out of my circle, I don't know anybody who's quit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, nobody I know has ever quit smoking. It's not something that people do. It's either you've never smoked or you smoke. It's not, oh, yeah, I did once. All right, I quit. I quit 20 years ago.
Well, that's us.
Yeah, well, we could change that.
No.
Do you want to tell our kids we're quitters?
We quit smoking.
No, I'll just fuck with you. No, man, quitting smoking was probably the healthiest thing we've ever done.
Yep.
But it's just so weird sometimes when you see it on TV.
Yeah, you just think about it. I don't know. It's weird.
And I do. I think about it a lot for some reason.
And it doesn't bother me when I'm watching people smoke, like, in person. Like, my friends, some of them do smoke, and I really don't care. It is what it is. I don't like the smell of it, but it doesn't bother me as much as I watch someone smoke on TV. I'm like, yeah.
All right. So the question the segment that we deleted, it had a question, and I'm going to re-ask.
Okay.
What do you think about this little devil?
Ugh.
Tacky.
I think it's chintzy. Like, that looks like...
and it's going to be a generic piece of shit.
If you ever know Adam and Eve, and I'm not going to get into much details other than that, they give, like, free gifts.
Yeah, and that looks like one of the free gifts, except with MGK's name written on it.
Yeah.
Now, good thing is, only people who know what we're talking about know what we're talking about. So, we'll just keep it at that. But if you want something better, Adam and Eve. They got some good shit. And what you just ordered from Manhead, nothing against Manhead.
No, it's just weird. What? That's, I don't know.
And it's honestly, in my eyes, I feel like it's $30 more than what it should be.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel like you get what you pay for, and you're not getting what you pay for with that.
Maybe.
It's a piece of shit. I bet you it don't even come with batteries. Watch. I bet you it don't.
Watch it will.
Oh, man. So, yeah.
Panasonic batteries.
I don't know if we're going to EST Fest this year.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, I thought about it, and
I don't know.
I'm not made for that.
No.
All right, so my time with the Army was forced. I'm not going to, on my own, not have the luxuries of the 21st century.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's cool. I'm happy that some of you guys do that, but Woodstock would have been hella better if people had cell phones.
Right.
If people had electric. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just can't. And I want to go, but I kind of want to stay in a hotel. Is that fucked up?
No.
Like, I want to go to watch the performances. And then, like, you know, at 2 a.m., whenever they're done, we'll just go back to bed. And then we'll wake up the next day and do it again. That's it, yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing Black Bear. I envy anybody who did see Black Bear at EST Fest. And I don't know, man. I got this weird thing that, like, if I see somebody famous, I'm going to ask them to sign something. Right. And I feel like that's not the setting that you would want to ask MGK for his autograph. Like, I feel like people would judge me.
Yeah.
Like, look at that fucking rude piece of shit. This motherfucker's out here trying to just enjoy his fans, and this motherfucker's handing him a marker. The fuck? So, yeah, it's not a place for autograph collectors, I don't think. And as many autographs as I have of MGKs, there's never too many. So I definitely would be the guy who's like, hey, man, so I just went to Target and bought all your CDs. Can I get your John Hancock 7 times? But he would know that I wouldn't sell them. I'm not one of those douchebags who want to fucking put them online and make mad money off of. I keep them for myself. Because I don't know if you've noticed on eBay, there are a couple. So Lace Up, whenever it came out, it had the white book was your basic CD. The red book was like your bonus content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know how artists put out 2 CDs? One's like the exclusive edition. Yeah. So the exclusive edition was red, and the white one was this basic-ass bitch. People put the fucking red one up there for $159.99. Signed by MGK. People put the white one for $100. That's fucked up, dude. Keep that shit. All these people who buy up all these, like artists nowadays have to put out signed shit. That's how they get sales. Everybody knows this. Don't buy up the whole fucking store and fuck legit fans out of getting an opportunity. Nope. Oh, you want to buy that signed Yummy cassette? I know I only paid $2.99 for it, but you're gonna pay $100. That seems a little fucked up. Right, Danny?
Mm-hmm.
And guess how much I paid for my Yummy cassette?
$2.99.
No, I didn't. I just told you. I'm a real fan. The real fans hardly ever get the opportunity to buy it because they don't log in time. The shit is sold out instantly.
Oh, I thought you did. Never mind.
I did buy it.
For $100?
But not from Justin Bieber.
Mm.
Yeah. Not $100. I worked out a deal. And we will be giving one of those away for free on the podcast because I bought a couple. Let's see what my deal is. I'm going through my...
It don't matter.
My deal was $25 for 2 of them.
Well, that's not bad.
Which is cool, but I still know that this person only spent $2.99 per one. So, because they logged in before I did, they get to make an additional fucking $14. They get to make $14 just for logging in before I did. You know what I mean? Don't that seem like a little fucked up to you?
Yeah.
I don't like people that do that. Just like the Eminem thing. Danny and I found Music to Be Murdered by, he was doing signed lithograms.
Yeah, and he didn't mention it. And I'm like, Chris, look at this. And then I told him.
Before he mentioned it, Danny showed me. And then what?
Well, I told you I'm not buying it because it was like $300.
And I kind of wish we would have.
Well, I was pissed. I'm like, that is not happening. I'm not paying $300 for that.
And then
it was sold out after he mentioned it on his Twitter 6 minutes after I saw it. I'm like, Chris, look.
Yeah, so Danny just happened to be looking at his merch store at the right time.
Yeah, because I was looking to see what I wanted to get you.
So, yeah, I mean, and it was sold out instantly. Just like with his, anything that Eminem puts out that's like a limited edition.
It's sold.
Not just Eminem either, just every artist.
Mm-hmm.
It sells out because these motherfucking money-hungry people. I get that you're trying to make a buck. Make a buck on your own.
If you're buying more than one of those, obviously you don't need the money.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, because they were $300 each.
And we had $300. I don't want to spend $300 on that.
Yeah, no, I would have, though.
Yeah, if you were single.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of things that I will... I'll throw mad money at. Anything Eminem related, would get my money. I'm
I'm a very hard buy. I don't care if you're my fucking favorite artist. I'm not giving you money.
She doesn't. I
No.
have to give it to them for her.
Yeah.
I do. Remember, like, I got her some pretty exclusive Ariana Grande shit that she would have never even known existed because she don't even look at the site. I don't want this shit.
Nope.
I don't care about this
Nope.
shit. It ain't worth my money.
Nope.
So Danny is one of those people who, like, I love the idea and I love the conversations that people have about it where your money is time.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I buy this Ariana Grande shit for her, I think to myself, well, is it worth $29? She will go, is that really worth 2 hours? And I was like, I mean, I understand that. I understand the rationalization. That's how most people who have good savings have them.
Mm-hmm.
They're not willing to separate themselves from the money. I know that I'm not going to die with it, so I might as well use it now.
Mm-hmm.
No, I did. Now Danny and I, we don't ever get an income tax. We never get a tax return.
But we made it this year.
Yeah, we did. We only owed $18.
What?
Woo woo! I know you guys at home are like, man, why are y'all excited?
Because we owed like $3,000 last
Yeah.
year.
So we went from owing $3,000 last year to only owing $18 this year.
Because we did it smart.
Yeah. Yeah. And by smart, we both file married, 0, and give them extra money each week.
Yep.
Yay!
And still have to pay.
Fuck you, Urs.
Yeah.
What is what? Oh, for anybody not, that's IRS, by the way. Urs. Fuck you, Urs.
But technically, we got money back because of Ohio.
Oh yeah, we did get state taxes.
Gave us $95. So
Ooh.
we technically got $70
Yeah. So,
total.
but we're pretty good at saving money, and once a year, we will do shit to our house or go on a vacation or blah blah blah. So this year, that once a year that I touch her money, I've already assured her I'm getting the Eminem Kamikaze signed lithograph.
Mm-hmm.
She knows how much these cost.
Mm-hmm.
So, but she's agreed. So that's pretty exciting news, right, guys? Yeah, it is. It's so exciting, Chris. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Josh. I know it is. No, so there's that. Wow, is this episode pretty much just about my autograph collection?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's my show.
Yeah.
We are definitely. God damn it! I want to share it with you guys what we're working on, but I can't.
No.
The few people who do know about it, they think that like it'll be a hit. We're Kevin, Danielle, and myself. And the reason we say this, Kevin, Danielle, and myself, there will be no add-ons. It is a 3-person podcast. Nobody's going to be invited to it, and nobody will ever leave it.
Oh, you don't know about that.
Well, no. Kevin's already assured.
I'm talking about me.
No, baby. NPR is going to pick this bitch up.
Okay.
Motherfucking iHeartRadio is going to pick this bitch up. I'm
Uh-huh.
telling you, we have a podcast in the works that is going to... I'm going to be able to quit throwing boxes.
I kind of don't mind doing my job once in a
Danny
while.
doesn't mind doing her job, but once in a while.
Sometimes, once in a while.
Let's be real. Danny, Kevin, and myself, we sat in my kitchen one night and we were brainstorming. And Danny and I actually did this brainstorm 2 weeks prior to that. And there was this idea that, revolves around, because we want to keep it WTF. WTF. We just try to think of thousands. I think Danny and I have a list of maybe 200 things that WTF could mean. And there's this one that just, even if we showed that list to somebody, it would stick out. The one would stick out because, wow, it's intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, just the title will grab your interest. So, when we launch, we'll let you guys know that we've launched a new podcast. We won't let you know what it's called because we want it to be self-found.
Right, we don't want it to be forced.
Yeah, I feel like, I was good. I was good at Weekly Talk. I was able to get it out there. I was able to force it. I spammed the fuck out of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
The few people who are listening, which anybody who sees that the YouTube numbers are low, good. That means we're doing what we wanted to do. YouTube numbers are low because the Spotify numbers are up.
Yeah.
Josh, he's completely done with YouTube. He thought we wanted YouTube to be up. No. Spotify and Apple. That's what we want to be up.
Mm-hmm.
We still want you motherfuckers to leave us some 5-star reviews on Apple. We only have 14 5-star reviews.
Which I know there's more than 14 y'all.
Yeah. Come on, dude. It ain't hard unless you don't have an iPhone. Then it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
But you still can do it. Baron, I know you got an iPhone, and I just worked with you. I know you can do it. Come on. Yeah, so there's that. I don't know. We're working on something. It's going to be special. And if you guys find it, I hope you enjoy it. But don't ask us for it. What do we got? It's Valentine's Day. I'm reading through my phone right now because that's what you do whenever you host a podcast. You try to figure out shit to talk about. How do you feel about Macklemore?
Well, what do you mean, like?
Where the fuck is he?
He's enjoying his money and his babies.
I think he has 2 babies now, don't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He did that Christmas song, which is kind of funny. But I want some, like, legit Macklemore. I haven't had... Well, I don't know. Is Macklemore and Ryan Lewis still a thing?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Ryan Lewis went on his own way. Which, rightfully so. He never really wanted the fame. He just, he just wanted to be a producer.
Mm-hmm.
And he happened to be a producer of one of the most successful albums of 2012. So that helped him out a lot. That helped him out hella a lot. How do we feel about... What's that guy's name? Oh, Pete Davidson's new stand-up.
I didn't hear anything about it.
What?
No.
Pete Davidson has a new 1-hour special coming to Netflix.
Well,
Would
I'll
you-
be watching that.
Would you like me to pause this so you can see the trailer?
No.
Okay. Yeah, no, her and I are big Pete Davidson fans. We actually, there's a few things that we have this rule that we're not going to see any more than like 5 shows a year. There's 3 people who would make me break that rule. Who are those 3, Danny?
For comedy or for what?
For overall, because I know you don't want to
Eminem.
see Eminem. Yep. Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson. And Delia?
Yeah, Delia. All right, so I guess there's maybe more than 3, because I would go with Daniel Tosh, Delia, Pete Davidson, Jesselneck, and I know you ain't fucking with them, but I really am. I really, really, really like Andrew Schultz. He does impressive ass like crowd work.
Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near him though.
No, yeah. If you go to his show, you better be prepared to
Don't
get
look
ragged
ugly.
on. Like you can look pretty as fuck, and he's gonna make you. Just don't sit close.
Yeah, don't
Like
even.
Don't even look at him.
No.
Yeah, if you go to Andrew Schultz, because he has really good jokes, but he makes a living off of crowd work. I mean, he has a show called The Crowd Work Special. So, yeah, he's good at picking on motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And I like it. He's pretty cool. Danny likes his jokes. She just doesn't. She don't know if she can go because she's not into being picked on.
No, if you pick on me, I'm gonna get mad. I don't like being picked on.
We did discuss something that you guys. I think it was part of the last segment that we deleted. Little Dicky.
Do we?
Wasn't
Get
that
that
part of
out?
the last segment? I think that was part of the part that we deleted.
Well, if you fuck with Little Dicky, he's gonna have a TV show on FX called Dave,
Yep.
and it's gonna be awesome.
FXX and Hulu. So it will premiere on March 4th, and then the following day it will be on Hulu.
Oh,
So that's cool. Unfortunately, I don't need Hulu, Netflix. I don't need any of that.
All
I
right.
can't tell you all why. But David knows. My buddy David. David was Reddit famous.
oh yeah, about the damn scoliosis. I
Fuck
thought,
yeah, dude. Your back is fucked, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Holy shit, man. I mean, I thought it was cool that we knew who it was. I just didn't think it was cool. Why? Why? Because that sucks, man. I even made a joke on there. I said, man, must be the weight of the world on his shoulder. Horrible joke, but yeah, dude, no doubt. So here we are. We're getting ready to close out this this podcast. We gotta do our couple today I learned, and that's it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and hit stop. I ain't even going to stall you guys. I didn't look for one, so we'll be right back. Turns out I didn't have to stall because Danny has one that she's already been prepared with. So
Yeah, because I learned it like an hour ago.
You can't use the nosebleeds.
Yes,
Danny.
I can.
No, you can't.
Yes,
No, you
I
can't.
can.
We already described the nosebleeds.
Yes, I can.
They already all learned that. Nope. Stop. She has to go find a new one. Here is my Today I Learned. All right. So, today I learned that there was a petition to rename an Austrian village named Fucking. Tarsdorf municipality's mayor decided to keep the name as it had existed for over 800 years, and even said, everyone here knows what it means in English, but for us, fucking is fucking, and it's going to stay fucking. All right, so, yeah, how do you feel about that? I think it's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, I think so too.
What a fucking town that is, huh? Could you imagine fucking and fucking?
Yeah. All
What?
right. Next.
You can?
Next.
You can?
Next.
You would fucking?
Are you kidding me?
Are you fucking me?
All right. My Today I Learned, since
Fuck.
I'm not allowed to
Fuck.
use the other one.
All right, so
You're being ridiculous.
Here's why she's not allowed to use the other one. We already explained to you what it was.
So?
They
I still
already-
just fucking learned it.
I know. Whoa. Now I do know that your nursing name is not supposed to be saying the fuck word.
Yeah, I know.
Danny has this thing that she's afraid to swear.
I don't. Yeah, because when...
If anybody in the professional world were to find out that it was her, she thinks that they would frown upon her. But she's allowed to fucking cuss.
I'm not mentioning my job. I'm not
All right.
saying anything.
So the reason she
medical-wise.
wasn't allowed to use the nosebleeds is because John Legend told you what it was.
Yeah, and I didn't know that.
All right, so drive
Fine.
the fuck
Here we
on.
go. Flamingos bend their legs at the ankle and not the knee.
Pick a new one.
Why?
Pick a new one.
Roller coasters were invented to distract Americans from sin.
What the fuck's that got to do with flamingos?
You saw the next one.
I'm just fucking with you. Go back to the flamingo one. Say that again.
Flamingos bend their legs at the ankle, not the knee.
Ooh.
They essentially stand on their tippy toe, and the knees are closer to the body, which are covered by feathers. This is the first of many weird facts.
Give me some more.
I told
No, facts about flamingos. I don't give a fuck about
there's
other
no
shit.
more. There's no more about flamingos.
Here, then you keep talking. I will find more facts about flamingos. Come on.
What do you want me to talk about?
What about that roller coaster? What was it?
I don't remember now.
Flamingos are a type of wading bird in the family. I can't even pronounce that. You guys can look it up because I can't pronounce that.
Flamingo facts. Here we go.
10 fascinating flamingo
The wading
facts.
bird?
Wading.
Yeah.
W-A-D-I-N-G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's
and
that
the
mean?
family of they like wade in the waters. They walk in the water, like you know.
Yeah, yeah. Do you see that family of word?
Phoencopteridae.
Yeah, okay. Okay. All right.
And let me see if I can have Google pronounce
There
that.
are 6 flamingo species, including the greater flamingo, Chilean flamingo, lesser flamingo, Caribbean flamingo, Andean flamingo, and Puna flamingo. That was pretty cool. All right, so actually, you guys are I'm gonna give you all 10 of these flamingo facts because could you imagine bending at your ankles?
No.
That would fucking hurt.
I mean, my ankle does bend.
The
but
only
not-
people who do it are dancers. You know, those like ballet, like how they stand on their toes. Could you imagine walking like that all day long? That would suck.
Oh. Okay, lady. Hold on.
I just heard something about your period being vicious.
Yeah. I what?
Well, there's that.
Okay, is they gonna say it?
Phoenicopteridae or D.
Phoenicopteridae,
That's not right.
Phoenicopteridae or D.
Phoenicopteridae.
Oh, or D. Phoenicopteridae or Phoenicopteridae.
Let's see if there's a new other one.
Flamingos can detect rain 500 kilometers.
Phoenicopteridae.
I guess. I mean,
500 kilometers away. Do you know how fucking reliable that is to know if it was raining 500 kilometers away? I'm not too sure how it will help you from where you're standing, But yeah, I guess I'm not flying that way. Do they fly?
Yeah, they should. I think they do.
Do flamingos fly? Why are flamingo feathers pink, Danny?
Well, Chris, the presence of carotenoid pigments found in algae and crustaceans that make up the diet of a flamingo
Yeah.
cause this.
Their tails of blue flamingos are completely false, but a single black flamingo has been seen. It's not a new species. It's been spotted twice. Once in Israel, once in Cyprus.
By the way, we're reading this from Discover
Wildlife. There's your credit.
Yeah.
They
All
could
right.
be. Let's see who wrote the article too. We'll give them. Megan Shersby. You get credit, girl, because you wrote this unique, interesting flamingo thing.
Oh, we're done. We're done with fucking flamingos. Come on.
Are flamingo? Are their eggs yolk pink? Are you fucking What kind of dumbass question is that? Wow.
All right. Why are we on?
What?
Come on,
Flamingos are pink on the inside, too. These flamboyant birds are adapted to collect and metabolize carotenoid pigments. Carotenoid.
Come on.
The
We're
chemical-
done.
What, baby?
All right, guys. Don't forget to
All right, yeah.
follow us.
Call us at 859-444-4641. Email us at WTF. Dave and Chris at gmail.com. Why Dave and Chris?
Because we still like Dave.
Because we still like Dave. 5-star review us, please. And follow us on the Twitter. Danielle's is at DGiljohn. DGILJAHN. Mine is WTF, Danny and Chris.
Are you kidding me?
What? What? You want me to say my real one?
No.
I don't
You
need
said
no,
mine.
I don't need no real followers on that shit.
All right, whatever.
And honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna put an outro music. Should we?
I don't care.
Should we?
You don't have to.
Should we?
No.
You know what? Here, we'll throw on the old outro music because we don't have new outro music. Every week I have to edit that, and I don't really want to this week. So as always, it's been What the Fuck
Weekly talk.
Weekly Talk. You know, we haven't done that for a while.
I know.
Bye.
Bye. Who's my husband?
You have 2 contacts with the relationship husband.
What the
Awesome
fuck?
Awesomeness and Chris.
Yeah, baby. Bye. Josh, if you listened all the way to the end, I love you.